Hi guys, I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are doing good. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I personally would love to deliver a different type of word today, but I have to be obedient because the Lord actually showed me a vision of me delivering the word, but I tried to clean up the title cuz I'm just like this is too much. But he told me to just be raw and just be honest. I put out a word yesterday that took me about maybe a day or two to deliver because it was too heavy. So this is pertaining to specific curses that people have tried to implement on some of God's people. Okay. You know, some people, they do things out of selfish ambition, maliciousness, jealousy, and they don't realize how serious the repercussions are when you try to afflict an innocent person, someone who has not done anything to deserve it, somebody who just minds their business, somebody who doesn't even look for drama. And the Lord showed me last night in the spirit, he specifically said the word death penalty. I wasn't talking about the death penalty how we physically know it, pertaining to the physical courts, but he is talking about the death penalty pertaining to the spiritual courts, which is the courts in heaven, okay? Now, what the Lord showed me is when you try to afflict somebody with a curse, and the person you try to afflict the curse is innocent, that curse is going to affect your bloodline. Not only will it affect your bloodline, but it will also affect you. So the death penalty is a representation of the bloodline, but also a representation of the consequences of your actions when you do things like this, right? Pharaoh received the death penalty. However, he received the death penalty after numerous warnings. And I told you guys in yesterday's video that each consequence that Pharaoh endured was a percentage of what he sowed being reaped back onto him. When the sea wiped him and his army out, that was 100% of what he sowed. That was a death penalty. The death penalty also is the end of peace for the bloodline, pertaining to the person that implements this curse on an innocent person. So what the Lord said was those who afflicted innocent people with curses are facing the death penalty. Not only are they facing it, but it is also affecting their bloodline, right? So if somebody that has children went out their way to try to curse you and afflict you, it's going to affect them and their children. Do you get it? So that's what he was showing me. What he also showed me, he specifically showed me a female, a specific female. But again, because this is just a word that he told me I have to put out, that female may just be a representation of what's happening to many other people who have done this, okay? Sometimes God will use one particular person as an example, just, to show what he is trying to elaborate to us. And the female had her head down, meaning that the female was ashamed. The female's ashamed for cursing someone who is innocent, for cursing someone that didn't deserve it. And that female is aware. It's not just one or two people. This is really happening to a lot of people. But he was showing me that the death penalty is a representation of the bloodline being under judgment for cursing those who didn't deserve it, cursing those who are innocent. That person's bloodline is under the death penalty. So that's what he was showing me according to heavenly laws. Okay, so I don't know who this is going to help. My brain today is just trying to process everything that I saw. I'm just trying to process it. But the female that he showed me, it's a confirmation that there's people out there that may have cursed many of you guys that are aware of their actions, and they're now aware of the consequences. Again, going back to yesterday's video pertaining to 50%, that is God letting us know that, you know, it is affecting some people on a 50% level. It's not 100% as yet. But he definitely showed me that there are people who are aware of what they did, and some of them are also aware that their hunger for trying to hurt people, or their malicious ways and the decisions they've made, some people are aware that it does stem from the bloodline, and it does stem from the spirits that were passed down within that bloodline, right? So for many of you guys wondering why certain people act a certain way and do certain things, this is a spirit that was passed down. This is a curse that was passed down. And because they are under affliction from that curse, they want to curse others. Do you get it? It's going to resonate with people in different ways. However, the Lord showed me from the other perspective, meaning somebody that is alive in this day and age, who is aware that what they have been doing is wrong and they are ashamed. And the reason why they're ashamed as well is because a lot of people that do these things, they have this, I don't understand why they think that they're not being watched. Like, the way how I see it is, if you're so bold enough to do something as demonic as that and try to curse an innocent person, and you're bold enough to understand that there's spirits that you're using, and these spirits are watching you, and these spirits, you're consulting these spirits, and you're bold enough to take an oath with Satan, which obviously means that you know Satan's watching you. What makes you think God wouldn't be watching you? Do you get it? I don't get it. What makes people think God wouldn't? I don't know. But point of the matter is, the Lord showed me that people are coming to their senses, and there's people who actually have done this. Like, they have went out of their way to curse innocent people, and they're ashamed of their actions because now they know that they are being not only watched by God, but people are able to see them in the spirit. Just like I'm able to see that woman, there's other people who probably see her as well, right? So yeah, anyways, I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.